feel lighter in the waistline with no hands around me, no spit in my teeth. No, I'm not your daydream. I won't have you, baby. Stop, 'cause you're killing all that it's a shot in the dark. I'm not a walk in the park. But come look at the safety switched on. This world is fun. We've been having some fun. And I can show you if we turn the lights on. I keep waiting for love to come and swallow me up. I feel better when the voice start calling. I keep falling in love with this measuring cup. It's overflowing in the same damn problem. This girl is a gun before you know where it's done. And you'll be wishing that you crossed your fingers. Oh, but God is a fire and you can have all you want. So let me show you how to touch my trigger. Morning is late, you texted me late. You making me crazy from morning to evening. Off in my face, it's my love and I break. Repeat it and get it back. Believe it's a waste of my time. It's a lesson. Believe it's a lesson. I can't be certain to give you attention. Oh, it's a never enough, so I'm giving you up. And you'd be better with a keep waiting for love to come swallow me up. I feel better when the voice start calling. I keep falling in love with this measuring cup. It's overflowing with the same damn problem. This good is a gun before you know it's done. And you'll be wishing that you crossed your fingers. Oh, but God is a fire and you can have all you want. So let me show you how to touch my trigger. Maybe things will never be the same, but I'm not sure that I really loved the way they were before. And I don't know if I'm capable of loving anything anymore. My stomach's gaping open, I'm anxious to my knees. I toss and turn at night and hope that it's not a disease that is hereditary. Lord knows it's scary to think I might have made you into somebody like me. I wish that I could smile more, and maybe you would too. And I don't believe in anything unless I look at you. I know I should be better. I know that I should sleep. I know that it's imperative I get enough to eat. So why do I feel helpless when there's tons of help around? And why do I feel lost when I'm never left unfound? And maybe it's the internet or strangers at the store. I just feel like I don't belong here anymore. I'm sweeter than my mother, but stubborn as my dad. And I thought I'd be the person that the little me never had. The walls are caving in now, but somehow getting wider, and there's chaos and a never-ending silence, and there's cries that come from hunger and defiance. I'm a giant, and I'm lonely, but it's not you who's supposed to hold me.
parts of every single show. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And I tell a different story every night, the same way that I draw a different picture every night. It's just kind of whatever comes to my mind, you know? And people ask me all the time, they're like, you know, Halsey, Ash, give it to me straight. Do you prepare what you're gonna draw? Do you write a script before you get on stage? Do you know what you're gonna say? Do you know what you're gonna do? And the answer is absolutely not, never. Never. At least not on this tour. And that's kind of what makes it so different and makes it so special is, in a way, I've discarded a lot of old parts of me, you know? I've grown out of a lot of old parts of me. And one of the parts that I grew out of was the desire for everything to be perfect all the time. I remember the last time that I played Road Rocks. Was anybody here at my last time performing here? That's it? I guess nobody came back. Was anybody here when I played here for Badlands? Yeah! Okay. Got a lot of new people in the building tonight. That's fun. It's very fun. Well, last time I performed here, I walked off stage and I cried, hysterically. Because I thought that I had put on the worst fucking show in the world that night. There's a point to this story, I promise. And it's funny because a couple years went by and I would go back and I stumbled upon a couple clips from my performance here that night, and it actually wasn't all that bad. It was actually kind of good, kind of fun, you know? You know that feeling when you look at a photo of yourself from a year ago and you think to yourself, oh my God, I'm so embarrassing. But then a couple more years pass by and you look at that photo and you think, wow, I was so young and naive and adorable. That's why I started drawing in the show. It's because it's a moment where I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea what's gonna happen next, and there's always a possibility that I get up there in front of that canvas and whatever I draw is fucking garbage. But it's a risk I'm willing to take in front of tens of thousands of people, because who cares? Who cares if it's not perfect, right? There's a lot about what this tour is about. It's about embracing the things that are messy and ugly and not perfect. And also, just as importantly, it's about me and hopefully you, after this concert, reflecting on past versions of yourself and deciding I'm gonna be gentler and kinder to them. Because the reality is a lot of my songs are about really tough things that I've went through, which means that unfortunately for you, if you're in the audience and you relate to them, you probably went through some tough shit too. And if there's absolutely one thing I will not let you do, it's look back on yourself with embarrassment about the things that you did when you were in survival mode. Some of these songs get tougher to sing every single night, but it makes it worth it, knowing that I can sing them and think about the different person that I am, a person that's different than when I wrote them. Sorry for getting so emotional, but the tour's almost over, so you guys are getting the sappy version of me. Redbox, if you would be so kind, this is the moment in the night where I will implore you to please bring out a light if you have one. Oh yeah, I remember what that looks like. I'll never forget it. I remember the first time I saw this place lit up like that. I still have the photos and I look at them often.
Put his hands on me again. He said one day I realized why I don't have any friends, or find myself alone at night unless I'm having sex. That he could make me golden if I just showed some respect. But I don't let him touch me anymore. I said I'm not something to butter up and taste when you get bored. I have spent too many nights on dirty bathroom floors to find some peace and quiet right behind the wooden door. He said, please don't go away. He said, please don't go away. I said, it's too late. I said, it's too late. He said, please don't go away. He said, please don't go away. I said, it's too late. I'm not something to butter up and taste when you get bored. 'Cause I have spent too many nights on dirty bathroom floors to find some peace and quiet right behind the wooden door. He said, please don't go away. He said, please don't go away. What? He said, please don't go away. He said, please don't go away. And now I can't stop thinking that I can't stop thinking that I almost gave you everything. Oh, and now the whole thing's finished and I can't stop wishing that I never gave you anything. Oh, you know I can't stop. He said, please don't go away. He said, please don't go away. What? He said, please don't go away. He said, please don't go away. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You know, sometimes I like to think to myself that I'm really just like a humble songwriter pretending to be in the body of this combat-wearing performer running around the stage, kicking ass with my eyeliner on. But really, it's just me and the songs that I write, and my voice, and the story that I have to tell.